Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name's Emma. Cancer, I know it's been ages since I have come through with any messages here. Long story short, my boy has been sick and then well and then sick and then well, and then it's just been a never-ending story for me. But now I'm finally back on track, I hope. And I'm gonna get you some messages for the month of September. We're gonna start with an overall message here and then go deeper and deeper into that message and see what's actually really going on for you for the month of September. So what do we have for Cancer here, please? I hope you're doing well. Wow, you're the first one who's getting 2 cards as a foundation. And we have Angel of Miracles. Angel of Miracles. And we have Legends. And who had this? I think it was Pisces. I think it was Pisces that had Legends. I'm not going to swear by it, but I think it was. So if you feel drawn there, please go check that reading out. That was a very different reading. I remember that. And just give me a moment here. So Cancer, what I'm seeing as a foundation here, that's interesting. Someone is really working on their courage or their bravery, I want to say. I see, and I'm not going to point because you don't actually see it. It's sort of just, I don't know how to explain it. It forms itself for me so that I see it, even though it's not there. I see a lion here today, but it's a lion that is a little bit squished. It's like, it's not fully the lion that it needs to be or that it wants to be. It's a lion that is a little bit challenged, or I feel like the lion is not in their full right or in their full capacity. I feel like this is you, Cancer. There's something here you're working on as a foundation for the month of September. You're working on something to feel brave about, to feel courageous about, or like you feel like you want more of the courageousness or the bravery in your life right now to sort of go through the situation that you're in. This, because it's a general read, it can obviously be just literally anything. For some of you guys, this is you wanting a child. This is you having difficulties or challenges around children somehow, some way. And around these children, you just want more bravery. You want more courage to go through with the situation, to move away from a situation. Whatever this is, it's a time where you're being inspired to step into your bravery and into your courage. And the same thing, getting, they're so vastly different. It's so interesting how what messages are coming out when you think it's just a card, but it's like so many different things that can be revealed. This other card, this Legends card, I just feel like this is about a choice to really, this might not be for every Cancer, but there might be that you have dealt with a sleaze bag. This lizard always sort of takes a quite high price to be called a sleaze bag, because I understand all lizards or all, those crawling animals are not sleaze bags, but there can be that you have dealt with someone or a situation that has felt really like tricky, that there's a person who's really tricky in your life, or there's a situation that has been like you've been dealing with a situation that has been really, really tricky, slippery, like not knowing what to do with it, not knowing how to approach it, not know how to move away from it. It's really, really tough. And now it's like you're learning, you're figuring out your courage. It's like you're understanding how much more brave you are than you initially thought. This can be like obviously a person that you're dealing with, someone that is like that we do not want to have anything to do with, or this can just be dealing with the situation for you moving forward in life in general. Like, how do I approach this? This is so tough to just really step into this role or to step away from a certain role. So like you have to fill in the blank here, but I feel like it's a choice to, no matter what that is, it's a choice to like, now we're being offered higher vibration. There's a little troll here, the golden troll, that is not out to fool you. It's not out to lure you away or to make pretend, or like, it's not. This is a kind little troll that's offering, his offerings are genuine and really high in vibration. He's carrying a crystal here in this card, and he's coming forward to say, like, here, let's go this direction. Let's move on over here and see what's happening in the on the higher planes. And then there's a huge angel, like a huge, I just feel like this is divinely guided. Like, I just want to say, Cancer, that you're safe, you're good to go. It's okay for you to move in the direction that you feel that you want to move in. This sleazy one, this tricky situation is on fire. It's interesting because this looks like it's the sleazy one. The lizard is on fire. And here's where I actually see the lion. And the lion looks like it's on fire as well. So it's almost like we're switching places here. As this dies out, the fire is like burning this thing, situation, person up. It goes up in flames. And it's almost like you're catching on fire. Like you're bringing in that fire within yourself. You're now, as the situation goes out, the flame goes out, it burns up, the flame is ignited in you, and like you're finding your power, you're finding your bravery, you're finding your courage, and you can move on. I want to say, don't be afraid to dream about the future. If this is even like having a baby and then having a miscarriage and then being afraid of dreaming of another baby because you don't know how it's going to go. Like, don't be afraid to dream about that future. Like, dream big, dream high. You are divinely protected here. Like, you have an angel overseeing the whole situation. And it's like you're learning how to fly. You're learning a lot of things about yourself right now. We're seeing a new Cancer on the horizon, and I think you're just in the middle of moving away from whatever doesn't work or whatever didn't work or whatever person you want to move away from, and into your own like safety, security, power, bravery. And you're a little bit back and forth probably for the entire month of September. This is going to be like, this is the foundation of the message. So this is what you're dealing with right now. And you're being offered a higher, you might even do something on purpose. You might do something on purpose that raises your vibration, that takes you to a higher and higher place. And the higher you go, the lesser of this situation can follow, because this situation or person has no interest in coming with you. Meaning they don't want to work on themselves, meaning this situation, if this is a job, this job is not going to improve. This situation, this friendship, this relationship, this whatever this is, this situation that you came from is not going to want to improve. Like, they're not interested in raising of their energy and coming with and finding a happy place. No, they're really set in their ways, and they're supposed to. It's supposed to be that way. That's why you can grow. You're moving on from it. How do you know that you move on if everything comes with you? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a huge transformation for you. It's a big shift in feeling that courageous about moving on and catching glimpses of it. I'm rooting for you, Cancer. Okay, so going deeper still in this message, what do we have here for Cancer for the month of September? It's like sometimes you just want to give up. It's like, I'm never going to get out of this situation. Like, it's just never going to work. Like, I'm looking at it and there's just no chance. And then the other moment or the next situation comes along and it's like, or can I? Maybe I can. Like, maybe there is a way out here. Maybe there's the only thing you need to do is really raise your vibration. And anything that doesn't follow that vibration has to fall away. It's going to literally vibrate itself right out of your life. And if it's coming with, it means that it is changing its vibration as well, which means wherever it's coming, it's going to be better. So either it's going to be better or it's going to disappear. And the only thing you need to focus on is not like, how can I get rid of this situation? Because you'll never get rid of a situation that you wonder how you can get rid of, because it's always going to stay there. This is when the raising of your own vibration is going to allow for things to shift. And only you know how you raise your vibration the best. Okay. What else do you want to tell Cancer here, please? Like, I feel like you have such a journey ahead of you. Such an adventure is waiting on you. When you're stepping into that courage, when you're stepping into that bravery, it's like, and you're being offered these higher planes right now. Like, there's such an adventure that is still out there for you. It sounds like you're 80 years old and you don't have any life left. You have so much life left to live. There's so much more new adventure that's waiting. And if this is not a situation that is like, you might already be on your adventure. You might already have stepped into it, but it's a little bit tough for you to sort of claim the whole thing, if that makes sense. Like you haven't fully sort of immersed yourself in it. Just know that just continue on with whatever you're doing. You're gonna more and more become that dominant vibration of whatever it is that you're taking on right now. Okay, so Two of Michael is coming out, and this card is about really be up in your mind, really be up in your head about something, not really being able to, it's like you're taking things on and you don't have an easy time to let them go. And then it can turn into like having one conversation after the other in your mind. Like there's no one else here, it's just you, but you're having that conversation, overanalyzing things in your mind, Cancer. And this is about making a decision. This is literally about making a decision. Like just really put your, like I said, one day it feels like I can't do this, like I can't. And then you're promoting that story in your head and your mind is filling in all the gaps that it needs to fill in with, sort of proving to you that no, this is going to be a tough one to really move away from. And then the next day, like you're on fire, that fiery lion is starting to like come back and really form its beauty again and feeling more and more powerful. And then, you know, the universe fills in the gap with, I can do this. But then you go back and forth. That's the indecision. That's probably what's most draining in this is the indecision about it. It's the feeling of, can I do this or can I not do this? That might not feel like the issue here, but that really is the issue. The solution is make a decision. Even though you have no clue how that's going to work, even though you're trying to now figure out with your brain, like how is that even? Make a decision about what you want. Just state it, write it down, put your signature on it, like make it real. Here's what I want. And then everything will start to line up with whatever you're telling the universe that you want. Like just make a decision, because the indecision is what's causing the overanalyzing, the getting stuck in your mind. It sounds a little bit harsh when I'm saying this, but like that's when you bleed the most energy. That's when you leak the most energy. Like you're such an open vessel, which means that everything and everyone can just swoop right in, and you're probably carrying a lot of other people's energies around without even meaning to. And then you wonder why you're so exhausted or like have a headache or even a fever at the end of the day. That is literally not yours. When you're making a decision, like you're making a statement, here's how it is. So here's universe is how it's going to be, and state it to yourself as well. Here, almost speak to yourself in third person, like here universe and your name is how it's going to be. This is what I want. And then your signature. And like maybe no one else is supposed to see that. Maybe like really put that away somewhere where no one can find that. And then just remind yourself, that's what I said that I wanted. Do I have any clue how to get there? No. Am I divinely guided? Yes. You're gonna start to really live a life that is so beautiful. I don't think you have a clue how much beauty that there's left for you to really, really, really step into when you can come to a place where it's just your energy, if that makes any sense. You're not leaking energy anywhere. You're not taking on anyone else's energy. You're learning how to stay in your integrity. You have made a choice. You made a decision on where to go. And a little bit down the line, because I'm seeing these, so these are two beautiful horses, unicorns, in fact, because they have these horns there, spheres. Spear, not sphere, spears. We have little Britneys here in the, in the forehead. Little thingies. That could be that you're actually meeting someone else that is really like-minded, that is like coming in to actually help you sort of come out of your shell, or just infuse you with that confidence that you might need a little bit more of, or to just feel more sure of the path moving forward, whether that is a romantic partnership, whether that is a soul tribe friend, if that is a family member that shows up out of nowhere, if it's a mentor, a teacher, someone that's going to be very significant in your life. They might have already shown up, but it feels like they're really stirring up things for you. Like really, there's such a breath of fresh air coming into your life, like helping you on your path. Like, where did that come from, or where did they come from? That like you feel so, and I'm the first person to say, like, you have all this in you. You're just making this person as an excuse to then find that passion within yourself, to find that power within yourself. But sometimes we need a little help. We need a little, just now when my boy has been sick, like, if there's one thing where my knowledge and my power, and certainly my healing powers, just gone, like, out the window, because now it's about my little boy, and I get this, like, feeling like this insecure mother just wants to, like, for the life of me, wants to give everything I have to him. I'm not helping him in any way, because I'm too involved, I'm too invested, I'm too, I'm just messing things up. So for sure, I know the feeling of like wanting to get some help sometimes. Like someone just steps in to say, hey, here's what we're going to do. Here's the light. Here's where we're going to lead this situation. It's so nice to have that, to just sort of be reminded of the things that you already know, Cancer. So there's a very vitally important relationship that is going to come in. If they haven't already, they're coming in during the month of September, give or take. That's going to help you on this path, finding more and more of that bravery and that courage, and where you will find that beautiful lion within yourself again. Okay? That is what I have for you for the month of September. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me tremendously much, and it costs nothing. Thank you again. Bye, guys.